Good afternoon, all you fantastic people. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Gonna be somewhat continuing where we last left off. So last time, I basically tried to go off on my own and make my own kingdom, and it basically, failed. Utterly, almost. We had a ridiculous amount of issues even attempting to do so. Unfortunately, we did not, once we left the kingdom, we no longer had any kind of control over our clanmates, essentially, which really freaking sucks and is kind of bullcrap in a way. It might just be something that they haven't enabled yet, because, you know, whether you're in a kingdom or not, they're still your clanmates. You should be able to somewhat control and reform armies with them, even if you're not in a kingdom. Otherwise, what's the point in doing so, per se? And they tend to run off and get themselves killed anyway. And another issue that we did encounter, that we noticed, let me go ahead and pop in here as well. We're gonna reload back to this save here, so I'll do that right now. Pretty sure that's the right one. Hopefully it's the right one. We'll find out in a moment. But yeah, one other issue that we did encounter was that if you immediately fill up the troop count of any of your commanders, per se, and send them off, they will instantly start dying and losing massive amounts of troops. Because you can transfer people to them, you can transfer men, but you can't transfer food. So because they haven't gone around and filled their inventory with food as of yet, guess what happens? They starve to death very, very quickly. So, let me take a quick gander over here. I really wish I'd taken up the offer for that now, because that kind of sucks. Everything seems good here. Raider is somewhat ready to level. Here's Isvan. Holy lag sauce, why? Maybe it's the module mismatch thing. Let me do a quick let me do a quick save and load here, perhaps. That might make a bit of a difference with the frame rate there, because that's pretty bad, honestly. That is quite bad. So we'll load back in. We're not going to have any module mismatches. Hopefully that will help. Let's go to party again. And it loaded pretty much instantly. So yeah, that might be part of the problem, as it was updating things, per se. So, since... Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there. What the hell are you doing in that? Oh, you brat. Anyway, I digress. Fire. What are you doing? You little rascal. Get out of there. Get out of there. You're being a brat. For whatever reason. Well, because you're Fireball. You're just like that at times. So, since that turned out to not work out as much as we hoped, because honestly speaking, I'm just kind of screwed like that, per se, what we're going to do is somewhat similar, per se. We're still going to go into our clan. We're still going to make a party. But we're not going to be as ridiculous as we were. I'm just going to let him do his own thing. So what we're going to have to do is I'm essentially going to have to take over a city, an imperial city, somehow. Whether I get enough renown or whatever to get them to revote. Maybe I'll do a save beforehand and get them to revote and give it to me. But either way, I need to make sure that I acquire one of the imperial capitals. At which point, I can basically turn around and say, well, thank you very much. Now I'm going to, you know, leave your service, but I'm not giving back the town. Once I've done that, obviously, they're going to declare war. They're going to be super pissed at me. However, what I will potentially be able to do And I'm trying to look for some recruits right now, and I'm not really seeing any, so I'm clearly blind as a bat, as always. What I will attempt to do there is to then win at least one battle, capture several of their people, and then I can turn around and negotiate and say, hey, I would like to sue for peace. Take this, per se. Take this 50 grand worth of cash, and let me open up the granary here and pour some in. I think we did still go through, if I'm not mistaken, on this save, we did still go through and weaken our own forces. So hopefully that means they'll recapture some towns and we'll be able to fight back, take those towns, and eventually they will give me some of that, or give me a town. I can then garrison a lot of troops there, and we'll see how things go beyond that. But anyway, let me manage the garrison of this town. So a lot of the recruits are here. So let me go ahead and pull those recruits out. I will put the sergeant crossbowmen back in here. Do I want to put the imperial crossbowmen? Yeah, we'll put the imperials. Because I can level them. No, we'll keep them for now. We will keep them for now. And the cat is once more back. So welcome back, you adorable brat. Let's put away all of these high-tier guys again that I just took back. And now the cat is currently in front of my microphone and possibly dimming it, which is mildly annoying. Little rascal you. You just really want attention, don't you? So yeah, we'll go ahead and put all these away. I will try and give that guy some of the newbies here so that he can level them. I'll even create another guy and same thing, give him a bunch of the new guys. So we have a mass. The problem with this game right now is that food production is really kind of shit, to be honest. Food production definitely needs to be increased a little bit because it's too easy for your guys to just starve to death. Alright, let's go talk to Isfahan here. I still find it ironic that I was somehow able to attack one of my own guys there. Where I went up to him to trade units, and Kitty, get over here. Get over here, you brat. There you go. And for some reason, he was labeled as a hostile unit, and I was able to attack him. It's kind of like, what? What? How? But yeah. That was kind of awkward, to say the least. Alright, we'll give you like 26 basic boys. I must leave. Alright, clan, parties, create new party. And he's off at Imprila. Hopefully he doesn't immediately get captured again, but we'll see. So he's up here. Honestly, he probably would, so let's see if I can... Yes. Disbanding. Okay. So we've already put away quite a few guys. Not as much as I would like, necessarily, but hey. We've put away quite a few. So I need to go get some more food. Namely, grain. We need a lot more grain, both to keep my castle fed and healthy, as well as just in general for my own people. So, I think we have some grain up here. Yeah, we do. So we'll head up to the northwest and grab some grain. So yeah, basically we need to find a way to acquire one of the imperial cities. And holy crap, I am slow right now. Well, he was supposed to not be a group anymore, but apparently he decided to do something else. That's fine. Now, why the hell am I so slow right now? 3.6. Oh, it's because of all the prisoners I have. That might be why. Are we over capacity for prisoners? Yes, we are definitely over capacity with prisoners. Let's go ahead and start hiring a bunch of them here. Nomad, let me take a look at you. Yes, you can immediately be upgraded to a travel archer, so yeah, no, you're definitely hired. The hunter, however, I am more hesitant towards simply because he's already down this chain here. But it's still a decent marksman, so or decent archer, so I guess we'll take him. The looter, however, they're just getting basically flushed down the nearest toilet, essentially. Oh no, Jane was captured by mountain bandits. What a crying shame that is. Alright, byproducts. Grain. Buying all of your grain. All the grain. Right, where else am I going to get some product? We have olives over there. Let's go ahead and sell off. We'll also go here and see what they have for sale. We're going to sell off all the looters here for more rep. And actually, I might even sell a bunch of the other guys as well. Well, sell/give away. Because I really am going to need a lot of rep if I'm going to take a town. That being the case... You I want to keep, because you look really nice, actually. Yeah, get rid of the brigand. Bushwhackers. The bushwhackers are actually quite nice. Because they can go all the way up to Botany and Fian champion. But that's assuming I have the skill to do so. So for now, I'm just going to say to hell with it and have them go away as well. No, I definitely want the horse archer, assuming they'll give it to me. But let's just get rid of all these guys, because they're not going to give me as much, so... Hopefully I'll get a lot of influence for that. Because those are some pretty good troops. So I now have enough influence to request that a town be reassigned, per se. But that's not necessarily going to give me enough to actually, acquire it. So, that being the case, we will keep accumulating some more before I do anything else. Right, is there anything else that I want to lock in? No. All of the food needs to stay locked. Flax, we'll sell all the flax here. Go ahead and get rid of the flax. Fur, same thing. You can take the fur. Wool, why not? Take all the wool. Hardwood, sure. Take the hardwood. That all sells for a good bit of money. None of the helmets are any better than what I already have locked. Same thing for basically everything else. Nothing mind-blowing at all. Yeah. Sell all. Excellent. Now, on the flip side, we're going to want to buy some olives. And some grain. Definitely going to buy a lot of grain. Also, looks like my capacity just went through the roof again. Buy some meat. Keep my boys happy. Dates. We'll even buy a couple of dates. Even though they're quite expensive, I have ludicrous amounts of money, so it's fine. We got cheese. I'll buy a few bits of cheese as well. Again, stupid expensive, but that's fine. I'm still actually gaining money right now. Grapes, yeah, let's go ahead and up the amount of grapes we have. And I'll actually look around and see if we can buy some more elsewhere as well. I've been meaning to add the mod to remove the limitations for workshops so that I can get as many as I want, because, hey, just because I happen to be at war with someone doesn't mean that I can't continue my entrepreneurship, as it were. I gained another point in Steward for all the lovely products I had. Let's go ahead and buy all of your grain. Thank you for that. Okay, let's immediately head back to the castle. I'm going to stuff it completely full again. As well as probably give it some... Ooh, hello. What do we have here? The Tanner. Sorry, not sorry. That's exactly where I wanted to force you. No. Oh, Torpus, you screwed me there, my friend. Well, whatever. Alright, let's head back. Head back to the castle. Yay! He escaped from captivity. Fantastic. Open the granary. I think it said we had 60 in there, so I'll need to put in another... pretty much another, what, 40 or so? That should be fine. They actually paid me for that, too, which is hilarious. So the maximum granary size is also dependent on that as well. -4 for the garrison. Prosperity is really killing me right now for some reason. I don't really know why the prosperity... Oh, the prosperity is finally increasing again. Let me go ahead and manage the castle. Put 5 grand in here. We're building houses. That's going to help to raise prosperity. Everything else is already maxed, so there's nothing I can really do, per se. Yeah, James going to help for faster building production, but that's about it. I would rather he go out and do his essential job, or his job essentially, is what I'm trying to say there, cop. But, yeah. Let's open the granary one more time. We'll sell a few more to him. Maybe give him another, like, 20 or so. So if you put more than the maximum, you just lose it. So you don't want to put more than that in there. Let's go ahead and train up some more infantrymen. Hire anyone that wants to be hired. How are we? Still got 20 odd more until our maximum is reached. Ooh. Oh, that's the Tanner. We're going to ignore him. I could go buy some more olives, but what I think I want to buy right now is some fish. So, where can I buy me some fish? And grapes, too. Grain. Where can I buy some fish? There's got to be a fishing village around here somewhere. Come on. Olives. Silver ore. Salt. Is there really not any fishing villages around here? That's kind of sad. How about south of Poros, perhaps? Salt, 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 and more salt. Oh, finally, there's a fishing. So we'll go to Vostrom then and buy some fish just for some extra food. Yeah, we're slowed down a little bit because it's nighttime. So yeah, there's a few things I would still like to change, but overall, it's not too bad. Looks like he created a new army. Good for him. There go the villagers. Ooh, a nice large group of looters. My favorite. Let's trade. What do you... And actually, I need to get some war horses as well. These ones are classified as war horses. I'll buy all 3. These are rather nice here and actually not worth an absolute fortune. You sell. I'll buy some dates off of you. Definitely fill up quite a bit on beer. Cheese is a bit much right now. You have a crap ton of grain. I'll buy a few more fish, though, and yeah, I'll even buy a good portion of that grain as well. That might be a bit much, honestly, but hey. Because eventually I am going to want to make sure that I have a lot of grain. And it's nice to see that they're getting increasing amounts of product here, because the one thing that I've seen so far that makes it difficult to really do much for trading is that they just don't have enough to trade. So it's like, oh, I want to go trade velvet or something. Well, they only have like 1 or 2. Well, that's a shame. So let's go ahead and kill off these lovely large groups of bandits there. That'll help to level up my base boys. Basic boys. Surrender or die, you'll never take us alive. Not planning on it. But yeah, so that's the only way that we're going to be able to successfully start my own empire up, is if I am given a town, I fortify the town, and then I abandon the empire while keeping the town and find a way to sue for peace. That's basically the only way that it's going to happen.
Bowman! Arms length apart, bows! Forward!
Yes, Bowman, arms like the part.
Soldier! Move!
Make sure it's at least 6 foot.
Soldiers! Form a shield wall! Footmen, move!
Alright, we wait here. And here's my mass army of horse archers. God, they're just so nice. Here they come, lads. Make it rain. Oh yeah, once they get over the ridge and they make themselves available to be shot by my main horse archers.
Infantry! At the attack! Mounted archer, give 'em hell!
Give them hell! They're running! Kill them all, lads! Nobody escapes. Yeah, we made, of course, putting it on the easy mode that we did last time, we did make ridiculous amounts of reputation in a short amount of time, so it was a hell of a lot less grindy, to say the least. But it just felt so damned cheap, obviously, cranking it down that far, where most battles weren't even a challenge, where we could win against, for the most part, win against vastly outnumbered, or while being vastly outnumbered, I should say. Just, didn't really want to win it in that way. But I did want to block our own little faction so that I could give that a try, but yeah. I don't want to go talk to her now, simply because I'm concerned that if I do, she will consider me supporting the faction that I'm in now. Yeah, we need disciplinarian for that, and we're also out of war horses now, so we won't be able to upgrade these boys anymore. Okay. Imperial infantryman wants to be hired, so we'll go ahead and hire you. Take all of the loot. And onwards to the next large group of bandits. Ah, I love slaughtering looters. Kitty! Please stay off of the mouse pad right now, because you keep blocking me. Hmm? There. No. No, lay here if you're going to be a pest. Alright, let's get him. Thank you. That's slightly better. You're still kind of sitting on my chest, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Just lay there then. That or I'll have to actually not be lazy.
Arrows! Give each other room! Bowmen! Move out! Footmen, hear me! Arm shields! Arrows!
There we go.
Infantry, get moving! Soldiers, forward!
Horse archers. Let's get you ready for a nice flank here, actually.
Horse archer, stay close!
Horse archers on me!
Mounted archers! Move! Soldier, cut them down!
Give my soldiers something to do there.
Footmen, give 'em hell!
Let loose the dogs of war. Aw, you live, you lucky duck. But you didn't live through that, so sucks to be you, my friend. There's the last of them. There also appears to be some potentially new battle music. I don't think I've quite heard that tune before. I could be wrong, though. Usually I don't pay as much attention to the battle music as as I should, almost, in a way. Alright. One guy left. Oh, that works. Good shot. One of my horse archers nailed him there. Of course we won. They were freaking looters. How could we not win? Yeah, this slow grind of renown is definitely a lot worse than what we were doing, per se. But then again, we were killing multiple lords at a time and winning with massive disadvantages, so it was kind of obvious that we were going to be, you know, raking in stupid amounts of renown. Alright, let's go ahead and sell off these looters at the local castle. Or actually, let's head back to town, because then I can sell off the loot while I'm at it. But yeah. Alright. Go to the keep. Go to the fungeon. Donate prisoners. Have some looters. I'm partially tempted to give a few more, but no. Actually, you know what? I'll give the recruits, because we can always get more recruits from, like, everywhere if we want to. Hey! Welcome, good sir. There we go. That put my renown up, or influence up a little bit. Let's go ahead and trade off all the crap that I don't need. I don't really think they give me any. They were looters. They're not going to give me anything of interest. Let's outright just sell all that. Good. Alright, let's go check on the castle now and make sure they're not starving to death. Unfortunately, for the next while, I'm going to have to baby that damn castle to make sure they don't start starving to death. Melian Castle was taken. Sure. Personally, I don't really care for it. I want an actual city. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise my reputation with him so that when we do once more have the opportunity to get a town, per se, hopefully they'll back me. Hopefully most of them will back me. I know I've pissed off quite a few people, so I don't really want to aggravate too many more of them. Now, my eventual objective will be to get in over here and start capturing their towns. So I would like, if I could, either Onira, or is it? Yeah, Onira or Sirenia, which is unfortunate because I was on the vote for Sirenia when it was captured, and, you know, or yeah, when we recaptured it, I should say. And unfortunately, I turned down the, I turned it down because I was thinking that I was going to leave the faction. So I really screwed myself there, because I could already have fulfilled the objective, but I didn't know exactly what the requirements were, so I guess I can't,
Go ahead. Make
Hey,
my
thank
day.
you for the follow, good sir. Appreciate it, Master FD God. Welcome. But yeah, I was not expecting to have to own one of the Imperial-based cities in order to create my own faction, thus really screwing myself over, really. Because unless I have my own kingdom, I cannot control my other parties. I can't, well, control is a very loose term, I should say. I cannot form armies with them. So yeah, holy crap, we're just kind of... Well, let's go ahead and have you boys step back. You boys go ahead and, as usual, separate a little bit. You can stay where you're at. Shield wall. Oh, here comes some boys.
Soldier, attack! Footmen! Move! Infantry! Move!
Get on back here, you little devil. There we go, he's dead. Okay.
Horsepower! Cut them! Footmen! Cut them! Footmen! Get them!
Charge! The slaughter commits. No, you don't. You think you can get away from me? You think any of you are gonna get out of here alive? You wishful dreamers, you. You wishful dreamers. So yeah, unfortunately, because of the way the mechanics are right now, creating your own faction is very, very difficult. They should allow you to have a lot more control over your clan parties. Like, if it was, I could imagine 100%, if they were like lord, like individual, or not individual, independent lords under your banner, then yes. I could fully understand why we couldn't, you know, control them more, per se. But if they're my actual clan members, then I should have more fine-tuned control over what they're doing and, you know, be able to create armies with them, even without a kingdom. Because otherwise, you know, actually capturing your own town is quite difficult. So at the very least, one thing I would hope they will do is remove the requirement to own an imperial city in order to make your own faction. Uh, Perhaps that would be the you know, the next queue up in that. Let's see, we got pikemen or vulgar. I'll go vulgar. That could be the next step, per se, in that quest line to create your faction. Would be, hey, you're technically a faction now and can, you know, create armies using your troops, but now your next objective is to own a town. That would allow you a lot more, you know, it would make life so much easier to actually create your own faction and have territory if they skipped that if they cut that requirement off and moved it forward one. But we'll have to see what they do with that, because again, this game is still in its, I guess, alpha/beta per se, so there's still a lot of bug testing being done, a lot of issues being found, a lot of features are still disabled, and so on and so forth. So yeah, food stocks are actually still good, although it looks like they've fallen even further. Prosperity is rising, so that's good. I'll go ahead and give them some more grain. They only really need 20. And I still get paid for that, which is great. So yeah, 130 is the maximum food this castle can hold. So we can actually go off for a relatively significant amount of time without having to worry. You know what? I'm going to attempt to capture Myzia, perhaps, because that actually might still be an imperial town. Before I do that, let me go ahead and save. That should have done it, but just in case, let me go ahead and do so again. We'll save over S3 here. Alright, so we're going to form another quick army here. And we're going to go after Myzia. I will probably... I'd like to only use my own troops, but we'll see here. Well, first things first, let's actually go see what they have. How much are you going to cost? You cost 33. That should be fine. He's 12 hours away. You guys are already in another party. He's a day away. His cost is actually fairly low. Isfahan, he costs nothing, obviously, because he's part of my crew. I think we have a good relation with you. That's why you're fairly low as well. Let's go ahead and let's grab two of the lower guys here. That should be good. That's already a mass amount of strength there. More than enough for my needs. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and siege Myzia. Hopefully, I will be on the list. As a matter of fact, when I get there to siege it, I'll save again on a separate file, just to see if... Also, I forgot to disconnect that thing. I need to freaking go do that quickly, I think. Because otherwise I'm going to keep getting freaking phone calls through my damn printer. Jeez. Oh, there he is. I think. No. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save it up at that point so that we're able to see if it's randomized as to who gets... of who's available to be voted for a town or a castle, basically. Is it going to be the same people every time, or is it going to be random? You know, let's potentially find that out. I figured you'd escape from me. Okay, how many people we got? Actually, not too bad. They only have 173 defenders in town. I'm going to wait for one more lord to join me, though, because I don't want to start sieging that without at least a decent amount of people. Good old Gauss Castle. I've owned that, I think, twice, and it kept getting captured, so I was rather annoyed about that. Where the hell are they? Whatever, let's go ahead then. We'll just have to hope they join us soon, because I don't want to have the war end as we're in the middle of sieging this. Looks like the big guy's finally coming to join me there, Mr. 125 there. Alright, besiege the town. We're going to go ahead and build up at least those two. That should be good. Alright. Everyone's arriving now. Perfect. That's everybody. Oh, God. We have a large army coming our way. Mo Chung's army. Okay, that's going to be a tough fight for us. That being the case... We're going to have to rely on siege ladders, I guess. Let's go ahead and give this a try. So first things first, let's go ahead and save... We'll use this one here. Let's lead an assault immediately. As much as I really love having the battering ram, it's kind of important. We're going to hope and hope and hope that with the amount of numbers that we have, that the siege ladders are enough. Because if I can get in that damn castle with this army, we can defend it. I didn't expect their freaking lord to actually be that close. So either I attack now or I face an army that's slightly stronger than my own, potentially. I mean, I could still harass them using my usual tactics, but we would take a lot of attrition regardless, because he will have a lot of horse archers, just like I do. But he actually would have even more horse archers, potentially, than I do. Auto-deploy, begin assault. Let's go, lads! Charge! I believe in you, you salty dogs. Let's go! Whoa there now. Whoa, Betsy. Let's go ahead and get that up here quickly. Thank you for the help, buddy. Get up the ladder, lads. Up the ladder. Charge. So unfortunately, only using siege ladders is going to be... It's going to be bad. It's going to be very freaking bad. Alright, let's try and create a beachhead up top here. If we can secure one side at the very least, we can do well. Oh, lovely! They're falling off. This is the section I love actually, because I can get them to fall off here. Yeah, like this. So I can actually get them to fall off / kill a bunch of them here. I stab at your feet. There we go. Good, we're on the walls. Let's go. Go, 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 go. We got a beachhead, boys! Alright. Oh, nope, he's still alive. Let me deal with him this way, then. Excuse me, sir. You're clingy. Damn clingers. Alright. I'd like to get some of you with me.
Mounted cavalry on my flank! All soldiers! Arrows! Move out! You devil!
Follow me, boys. We're still at a heavy disadvantage right now.
Mounted archer! Follow me! All soldier! Face that way! Mounted archer! Horse mounted archers! After me!
So let's go like this then.
All soldiers! With me! Boom! Stay close! Mounted after me!
Basically, everybody follow me. Right, boys.
Infantry! Keep close!
Alright. So we're gonna pick up, jeez. Pick apart the ones at the front gate here. What are you getting fired by? Who is firing at you right now? I got shot too. Where's that coming from?
Riders! Attack!
Oh, you asshole. Shit.
Assault attack! Mounted archers! Horseback forward! Mounted archers! Get moving! Move! Move!
Okay, hopefully the guys up there are too distracted now to bother with me. Oh, really now? Damn it! Alright. Unfortunately, they're doing the stupid thing again, charging in one at a time. I always try and prevent them from doing that, but they just do it anyway. Drives me kind of nuts, but there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can really do to stop them. I mean, again, we had a really good beachhead up here. I could have easily just gathered my troops up on the wall. But the controls when it comes to ordering people to do shit in sieges is very challenging, I would say. They tend to just kind of F off and do their own thing. It's really hard to get, you know, a group of them to go up one section of an area, you know, like go up the ladders on this side and then gather up somewhere. Frankly, I'm lucky if they don't glitch out half the time on like a wall or something. Yes, I am downed, unfortunately. They're chasing the last guy. There's just a sea of people all chasing one guy right now. You can do it, lads. Get him. Get him, boys. Let's see this guy's last stand if we can. There he is. The last boy. Oh, he got decked by from the back. Good job, lad. Good job. You've made me proud this day, boys. Battle won. Let's keep it over now. Still not the 50 plus I was getting before, but then again, that's for a very good reason. Alright. So we did still lose quite a few. Although the reason why I didn't have access to a lot of guys to begin with is probably because they were, I'll go ahead and buy you. We were using the other armies first, essentially. So a lot of my guys weren't necessarily in that. Oh, geez. Isaiah has fallen, yes. The election has started. Oh, shit. 1 second. Okay, let's see if... I hope I'm on this. We'll find out in a second. Otherwise, I'll have to do the siege again. Right. Yes. 300. 300. Give it to me. Yes! There we go, baby. There we go. Majority support. Now let's make sure we keep the damn thing. So they actually recruited a bunch from that. So what I need to do now is... the garrison's kind of crap right now, obviously. Let's manage the town. We've got to repair everything. I'm just going to give them 10,000 to do that. Train militia. We got to boost the militia as much as possible. Aqueducts, increase prosperity. Forum, increase the owner's influence, and so on and so forth. Everything else is kind of maxed already, so this is pretty damn good. So we have an ironmonger here, a tanner, and a silversmith. I'll go ahead and put him as a governor here, just so that even the 0.25 that he raises it, it's better than literally nothing. So, yeah. After that, I want to get training fields leveled up. Aqueducts, definitely want more aqueducts. The workshop and everything else is already maxed as is. What's the food income? Food income's actually pretty damn good here. Right. Not manage the town. Yeah, manage the garrison. Here we go. So I'm going to have to transfer a lot of the troops from my castle now here. Which will be good because then my... the amount of food drain on the castle will drop significantly, so we won't have to worry about them all starving to death there anymore. But I still need to make sure that we have... yeah, fine, I'll just drop these guys in here. I need to make sure we keep this place while I do that, so we're going to wait here for some time while we recover. Excellent. Okay, stop waiting. Let me go ahead and save, and let me actually double check here quickly. This is an Imperial town. Good. So I can recruit Imperial troops here, which means that this should technically apply for the mission that I was required to do. So that's good. Now, that being the case, I don't really need these guys anymore. Oh, we lost Sarnia again. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and disband them for now. Let's talk with Isvan. I'm going to steal some of his troops back. If I gave him any of the good ones. I did give him a few good ones, so I'll take all of those back. You can keep your recruits. And now I need to rush back to the castle, gather the best of the best, and bring them back here. Post haste. So, that being the case, let's go ahead and offload all of the good infantry here. Imperial Archers, I'll keep you for now. The Imperial Legionaries are all going to stay here. And that's basically all of them so far anyway. Good. Alright. What's the stash? Do we have anything in the stash? We have nothing in the stash. Okay. Did we acquire anything nice? Not particularly. Let me make sure to lock my food, because I don't want to lose that. But yeah, capturing the town, we didn't really get anything too interesting. I will lock this one, just because why the hell not? But no. Everything else is just kind of blah overall. So let's go ahead and trade. Sell off everything. Got a little bit of money off of that. That will have to do. Food production here looks kind of crap, to be honest, but what can you do? What can you do? Right. Now I need to rush back to my castle as quick as possible and rush back here. So let's go ahead and you know what? I'm even gonna create a new one, because why not? We'll go S4 here. It feels nice to be back up to oh, actually, hold up a second. Why am I so slow? Let me check. I might have too many prisoners now, actually. 31 of 48. No. Good in that regard, actually. Okay. Go, go, go. Lake Rats left the Southern Empire, which is whatever, don't really care. But yeah, so the biggest issue, the biggest concern has now been dealt with here. Let's also see how we're doing here for food. So I'll resupply the food stocks here while I'm here. Just drop another 25 into the granary. Good. Manage the garrison. All of the most important guys, so all the sharpshooters, the crossbow, the higher tier crossbowmen. Imperial Militia Spearmen, I'll let you stay here. Those guys, though, are coming with me. So yeah, all of the most important troops are coming with me now. The Oath Keepers, yeah, all of these guys. All of the strongest troops that I have. We can't take those ones. Alright, fine. Or you know what? I'll leave behind a few basic boys. There we go. Upgrade. Yeah, I'll upgrade infantryman. That should be fine. Good. Alright, let's head back. Immediately do a 360 here, turn around, or a 360, a 180. 360 would be a bit much. Quick little 180, head back, and we'll drop off more troops, more troops, more troops. All the troops. All of the troops. When I saw that, I was worried that they might have been attacking this, but no, we're fine. It's like, that's a warning I don't want to see right now. That's what I was worried about. Who's nearby? Yay, never mind, we're at peace now. Wasted my freaking renown there, or influence for absolutely nothing. Woo! Thank you for that declaration of peace. Oh my god, we absolutely decimated them a bit. I mean, they had a lot more successful raids, but yeah. Oh, here comes Farron's army, so he would have helped me there anyway. Hey! So he's in town. Alright, let's go to the tavern district and get that, what is he then? Is he at the keep? Oh, he is at the keep. Alright. Manage the garrison. Alright. Landian sharpshooters. Imperial militia veteran archers. Scroll in, scroll in, scroll in, scroll. Ha! I'll keep the Imperial infantrymen until they've leveled up a bit more. Trained archers, same thing. Marksman, you're gone, you're gone. Gone, gone. Veteran Oathkeeper, gone. All of you gone. You all keep, I think, because you could go straight down to Elite Cavalry. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Good. I think that's... Yeah, trained archer is still going up to one more for Imperial crossbow. So I'll keep that for now. How are we on troop count? Quite high, to be honest. That being the case, now that we're nice and friendly with them again, let me go ahead and ditch a few things here. We'll get rid of you guys. Highwaymen, don't want you. Let's get you way the hell up here. Excellent. Yeah, the Marmaluke Heavy Cavalry, we'll get rid of you. Royal Guard, get rid of you boys. So basically, I'm ditching most of my melee cavalry, and I'm gonna go pick up some new freshies and have them level up with me. So we can have... I want to have literally an army of nothing but horsebowmen, so that we can just harass the ever-living shit out of an army. Just a rain of constant arrows, essentially. Let's see what we can pump into the granary, though, here quickly. Let's try giving them another... Oh, we'll say... We'll try 80. See if that maxes it. Yeah. So the maximum food that the town can have, which I think this is low. I think this is way too low, honestly. Because that can drain very, very, very quickly. Especially if you have a full castle. Like, again, right now, food stocks and the amount of food produced is kind of an issue. Because yes, starving off your enemy should be a valid strategy. But at the same time, that's something that should take potentially months worth of time. As long as they're prepared, per se. If they've been besieged multiple times, then it might be a lot shorter, but still. By donating my troops and having another garrison here, the amount of troops... Words, cough. The amount of food that they consume is ridiculous. And considering how little we can actually acquire ourselves, they tend to die off way too quickly. Yeah, she has 100 scouting, which is pretty nice. So each of these names, the Butcher and stuff like that, that gives them different attributes like roguery, and then obviously he gets a whole lot of negatives because of that. For Huntress, she's a great scout, and so on. Blood Axe, I would assume that his pole arm is quite high. Yeah. Then again, so is his other skills, but he doesn't really have too much. That's mind-blowing here, to be honest. Okay. Right, we're down to 105 now, which is still, honestly, not as much as I would like. So let's manage the garrison. Get rid of a few more troops, because I want to be able to... Tribal Warrior. Yeah, no. Raider. Second tier. Third tier. The Imperial Khan's Guard. That's a special unit, actually, but they're already maxed out. Heavy Horse Archer is maxed. We'll get rid of those then. Tour Guard is working its way down to Khan Guard. Same thing, that's another version of the Khan Guard. These guys I'm still keeping for now. Figler Recruit, you know what? It's only one of you, I'll get rid of you. Good enough. Okay, let's go. Time to leave. How much money are we making now? 2,000 a hour, per se, I guess, or a day. Which is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good indeed. Right. Let's head off to the my favorite location off in the east and hire some more of my horse archer minions here, per se. Still, though, I want to make sure that that's heavily reinforced with troops. We still don't have nearly enough there. in my opinion, to guard it as I want them to. So we're still in Imperial territory, so all we got is Imperial troops here. So let's go ahead and just straight up head over here then. Oh, that one's a Flaming Rex. That's not going to have anything. Or it'd be faster to go this way, apparently. So we'll do that. So yeah, we now have the Imperial town. So I could... South Empire and Western Empire have also made peace. So the next time we are at war with multiple people, I will leave the Empire. Well, first I'll go up to the location that I need to be at, which is right here. Epicate. Essentially. Epic T. We'll just go Epic T. We'll remove the R and the O there. So yes, we'll go to Epic T. And we'll have us a nice spot. And I gained a level, apparently. Excellent. And while we're there, we will leave the kingdom. I will say that I'm going to keep the towns and castles that I have. We will accept the quest, which should automatically give it to me, as long as I have over 100 units in my possession, per se, in my group. We should be fine with that. Charm. Leadership's already maxed. Trade is tempting. Engineering is likewise tempting. Medicine, I actually do have somebody else for medicine, so I don't need to worry about that. Place your troops before the battlefield. That would actually be quite useful. Command simulated battles, which is the battles I do essentially all the time. Yeah. We're going to put a point into that. Done. Heard that doesn't work, though, so you can't just keep the town? I'd have to test it. Place by battle. Place by battle? You mean place units between battle? The actual, one step ahead here, essentially? Well, at the very least, this would be really nice. Like, logistics would be a very, very nice one for me to have. Because, again, I have a shite ton of horse archers. So, another 20% ammo would be very, very good. Archers deal 60% more damage in forests. Hammer and anvil cavalry deal 50% more damage to archers. Infantrymen deal 50% more to cavalry. Which would actually be quite nice. But, debatable. Honestly, either way, that would be good. The rest don't nearly matter as much, but hey. Alright. Leadership, we're getting there. Town garrison is 20% more effective for security. Probably going for that again. We'll see how it goes. Can I see how much land you have? I just acquired my Z-Up and managed to basically throw the kitchen sink. 300 influence to acquire it. I also have Sestadam Castle. I think I can actually go into the... Yeah, fiefs here. So this is what I currently have, which is pretty damn good. Food stocks here are doing really poorly, but luckily I do have a mod that allows me to manually transfer food stocks to keep them alive, so that my troops don't just starve to death, which is kind of aggravating to say the least. I definitely think there should vastly increase the amount of food stocks, or at the very least have the base maybe stay where it is, but building the different granaries should vastly increase the amount of storage that you have. Like, I'm thinking at least the max, like a tier 3 granary should at least give you like 300 food stocks at that point. Pardon me. So yeah. Recruit troops. There's my favorite boys. Recruit.
Let's also trade, see if they've got any food I want. I already traded all the crap I had, so we're just going straight from cash now at this point, which is fine. I got a lot of olives. I'm running low on grapes, so I'll buy a few more of those. Grain, we're more than fine. Butter, we're completely out of butter. So I'll buy a couple of those just to help raise our... Same thing for meat. It's expensive, but I'll buy it. Cheese. Looks like we're also out of cheese, too. So the variety of food I have helps to increase... And we're low on beer again. Helps to increase my... stewardship skill, I believe it was. Yeah, stewardship. So as long as I am set up as the quartermaster and I have, set up as the quartermaster and I have a good variety of food, I will very quickly level up stewardship, which gives me the ability to have more troops as a secondary, oddly enough, which is kind of funny. Crossbowmen. Prisoners. Yeah, I'll hire you. Hillman, I'll get rid of you. Veteran, yeah, I could take him. He's literally just going to be thrown in the into the castle, though. Yeah, no. You, my friend, are somewhat useless to me. Right. We'll work our way up and around and start hitting all the towns. But yeah. So basically what happened last time was I gathered up an army of the Empire here. And I went and attacked these two towns and a castle in the area. And I basically just ground down the defending troops to nothing. And then retreated. So thereby weakening the Southern Empire as well as removing the garrisons from the two towns and the castle. I then left the Empire thinking that I could just transfer all of my troops to, you know, my own clanmates, and we can form our own army and quickly, you know, grab that territory. It doesn't work like that. Unless you are in a kingdom, you do not gain access to the create army system, per se, and you cannot form any kind of group with your clanmates outside of that. So it basically left it to the point of you have to capture it all on your own. Even when I did that, it turns out that, oh, guess what? You actually need to capture an imperial city, or have an imperial city in order to complete that objective. So, yeah, we were kind of just infinitely screwed over, it seemed. Luckily, to make peace actually isn't too bad. You just need a lot of prisoners. And, like, you know, 50,000 or maybe even 100,000 money. As long as you have that, you should be able to make peace with anyone you happen to be at war with. So I'm thinking, which we've just accomplished, I wanted to get a town, just have them give me an imperial town, fortify the absolute shit out of it, and then I can leave the faction, but keep the city and the castle, even though the castle's going to fall real quick, don't really care. But I can leave the city and... leave the faction, keep the city, and hopefully that will apply for me creating my own faction, my own kingdom. And then I can quickly run to the city, defend it using my various troops, capture a few hostiles, and then negotiate with someone to, you know, end the war, thus having my faction and, you know, being able to start from there. Because then I have a faction, I have a town, and I can slowly build from there and get a couple of lords and such and see how that goes. But regardless, let's go ahead and keep recruiting some troops here. So we got a long way to go to do that. Recruit troop. Daily gold change. We'll bounce up to here and work my way back around. Oh, looks like they probably beat me to it, honestly. Yeah, they did. Luckily, though, this guy really likes me, so hey. We still managed it. Also, what is that? Let me take a look here. No, you don't care for it all. We declared war on the Britannians, apparently. Lovely! Wow, they own a lot of territory. Northern Empire. Do the Northern Empire even have anything left? I wiped them out completely. Apparently we did not. Who knew? Hopefully my town will be safe for now. I figured they did. Okay, he's already going for that, so I'm not going to bother. We'll go a bit further out. I'm going to lurk, because I'm going to go play right now, too. Alright, you have fun, mate. That's perfectly fine. So yeah, we're going to quickly grab these troops here, then we're going to work our way back towards our town, because I do not want to lose that. I am eventually going to take over this whole area, because again, I love freaking horse archers. They're not as good for sieges. They do have that weakness, that they just, they're not a very good sieging troop, per se. But, on an open field, they will decimate armies quite nicely. He wants his daughter found, deliver her to Sarnia, which wouldn't potentially be too bad. Hey. For that, let's go ahead and save here quickly. I'll send one of my people out to do this for me. Now loading. Please wait. I hear you have a problem. How can I help? Any other way? I will assign a companion of 4 of my men to deliver the sheep safely. I'm gonna deliver... yeah, Horse Thief will deliver the sheep for you. Ignore the name. He's perfectly reasonable. Do you have any high-born archers? I do have a lot of high-quality archers, yes. I mostly go for crossbowmen because of the kind of sheer damage that they do. Especially when you get them to be the armored crossbowmen. So I have all of my Imperial archers going towards that tree. But I do have other high-quality archers as well that I picked up from different locations. Anyway, Horse Thief. And 4 men. I will give you... There we go. Now, where's the other guy? There he is. Whoa! There we go. Oh, there, my friend. I hear you want your daughter found. Allow me to help. It has been a while. What's wrong with this man? Check the Swift. Please find her and bring her back to me as soon as you can. Right. Let's go find check the Swift, shall we? Let's go ahead and... Actually, what do you sell here? You sell sheep. No. Yeah, I was just thinking, let's go check down here. Let's see. They say they saw a young man woman ride early in the morning, heading towards Urunjan. Okay. For troops. Urunjan it is. Search the village. No survivors. No, not quite. Ah. Hopefully I can convince him. And I don't have to murder him. We'll see what happens. Just in case, though, let me get my shield out. It's like, you can't be infatuated with a corpse. Hello, my dear. Yes. How do I know he's not forcing you to say that? Promise to find you, return you to your father. He promised me to one of his allies' sons. This will devastate his plans. That is true. Cares nothing about me, only about his reputation. There we go. That was a success. Maybe that's your duty to your family. Critical success. Hey! You're totally right. I cannot do this. I'll return to my family. Damn straight you will. Sorry, my love. I must run. And away we go. Quick, easy, done. Alright, let's keep hiring some people. And there's no one here to hire. That's unfortunate. Okay. Diddle-doo-doo-doo. Actually, what do you sell here? Cows. I have no need of your cows. Right, I should be able to hire quite a few nice troops from him now. Because of that. Recruit troops. Oh, you betcha I can. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and head down to here. And then we'll start working our way back towards Myzia. Because I do need to make sure that it's not going to be attacked. Recruit troops. Thank you. None of you guys have any missions for me? My relations increased with the brewer. Fantastic. Apparently you two have some missions for me. What do you got? Deliver the herd. Bandit base. No. No to both of those. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Recruit troops. And actually, we're going to head to the town just to the south here. And then we'll bounce our way back up and around to our town. Recruit troops. Of course, there's nothing. Anything good to trade in here? Damn, he has a lot of crap. Like, holy hell. Unfortunately, food is not one of the things that he has here. Let's go! Recruit troops. One whole troop. Might actually have to go all the way around, though. Yep, gonna have to go all the way around. Ah, that's fine. I gained a skill. Ooh, it's a steward skill. Fantastic. So this isn't even a tough choice, to be honest here. Either I have a trade penalty reduction for horses, or I get +5 to my party size for each fief that I own. That's not even a question. Horse, I want man-at-arms. There are a lot of the mechanics as well that don't really even work right now. I know that the default skills to the various, I don't want to say races, it's not quite accurate, the cultures, per se, that you can pick, don't necessarily work at the moment, unfortunately. Things like, I don't want. Things like, say, the culture that I chose, which is these guys, actually, was supposed to get a reduction in caravan upkeep as well as a 30% lower price to create caravans. But that, unfortunately, at least for the past quite a while that I've tried, doesn't work. Let's go ahead and recruit the troop. Let's see. Now, what's going on with my quest marker here? We'll hear of their success soon, hopefully. Ooh, a large group of looters. Why, yes, I would love to. I do love slaughtering large groups of looters. It's My favorite hobby. Excellent. Surrender or die, you'll never take us alive. Oh, I know I won't. I know I won't. Right, let the slaughter begin. Excellent.
Bows!
Oh, wow, I actually have quite a few bows now.
Spread out! Bowmen! Forward! Footmen! Shield ball!
You just stay where you're at, honestly.
Footmen!
Yeah, I only have 4 actual cavalry. And I think most of these here, if not all of them, are actually my own, what the hell? Words. Cough. Companions is the word I'm looking for. So the moment they crest the hill right here, they are going to get decimated by my archers. Oh, they already have been.
At them! And forget them! And forget them! Ah! Ah!
That's what you get for throwing rocks at me. Slaughter them, lads! If I get close over here, you can see the sheer amount of arrows that these guys are firing. Unfortunately, although the volume is quite high, the accuracy obviously leaves much to be desired. There we go, I got him. Hey! Victory leap. Not like that was difficult, but you know. Victory leap. Ah, lovely. More prisoners. Ooh, one thing that I actually do need that I did not pick up was more war horses. So, whoops. Forgot to look for good war horses. Oh well. And I don't think anyone locally sells them either. Let's go ahead and check the trade market then. Hopefully they have... I got some steppe horses. Only 2. But I'll take it. It's better than literally nothing. Let's go ahead and lock them for now as well. To make sure we don't accidentally sell them. All the food is locked. Everything important should be locked now, so... There we go. Still trading. I'm still giving them... Actually, hold up a second. What do you have for food? Honestly, not a hell of a lot, but I will take your beer. Beer and cheese. Maybe some fish. No, we're good on fish. Grain, though. You have loads of grain, my friend. I will buy all that. Okay, let's go. Does anyone else around here sell... You do sell steppe horses, so I'll go take a detour up here first to buy those steppe horses before I head back to the town. Recruit troops. Excellent. Set up here, buy some steppe horses. Get any additional, tempting. Any additional troops they happen to have in here that might have refreshed. Actually, what are you? Let's bring you back here. Footmen. Yeah, no, you I don't want. You I don't want at all. Buy products. Steppe horses. I will buy... Ah, damn it. They're not the... I thought, yeah, I was thinking of warhorse. They are not warhorses. I guess perhaps I can only buy them... Yeah, steppe horse. These guys are the same, so I can probably only buy the warhorses from town then. Damn. Alright, let's get back to Myzia. The troops we've acquired will have to be enough for now. I can probably fill the gap with a couple of Imperial recruits. Or, yeah. Set them up as melee, essentially. Good enough. Let's head back. Straight on back there. And speaking of which, though, let's go ahead and level up. do. Highwayman, sure, I'll hire you. Alright. Maximum speed. So we'll trade a few things back to the town. I will go to probably Gauss Castle and donate a lot of the other bandits and crap that I have that I don't care for. No. No, I'll donate them as well. Interesting. How are we doing here? Food is maxed and perfectly fine. Manage the town. How are we doing? So we're working on the aqueducts now. We'll build the training field, the forum, and we'll keep recruiting basic boys. Okay. Trade. We've got some more war horses here. I'll go ahead and buy those. Scrolling, 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 scroll. Ha! Alright. Fish I'm good on. Meat, I could probably... Yeah, we're completely sold out again on meat. Lock that. Lock these two. Cheese. We're getting a little low. I'll buy some cheese. Good enough. Okay, let's go help a brother out. Oh, this is gonna be terrible for you, my friend. Absolutely terrible for you. Again, I'm not gonna bother to send my troops against actual armies because they'll take far, far, far too much attrition. I'd rather lead my Actually, I'm gonna take this one relatively seriously here, so I'm gonna take my
Bowman! Loose formation! Arrows! Move out! Horse archers, follow me!
horse archers, follow me. Let the harassment begin.
Raise your shields!
Let's go, boys. Alright, shields up. Come on, horse archers. You missed. And there goes that. Okay. Circle around left. Gotta keep them on the keep the left flank to them. There we go. Oh, that was a headshot. Okay, to the front lines, boys. They're more effective if I just unleash them, but... Oh, that was another headshot. Another beautiful headshot. Turn left, fire! So you can't really aim on the right as much, so I try and shoot there. Not going to work. For some reason, it always bases it on the left. So I want to make sure that all of my archers are aiming that direction, if at all possible. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to shoot you like that. It's my fault. There we go. He got slaughtered relatively easily. So I can usually go around in a circle and just keep harassing them with the archers, because they have a pretty good firing angle, pretty much back to here. So as long as I keep them running around in a nice circle like this, they can usually just keep shooting and shooting and shooting. Like, the infantry will try and come at us, but then I can just have them harass the absolute shit. Like, a field like this is just made for them. The unfortunate part was they also had a lot of cavalry, so I had to adjust it to deal with them, unfortunately. Yes, you owe me a debt, and you will repay it one day. You are now my prisoner. I'll take all of those. Sea warriors, those are pretty good little troops. We'll take those. Aw, lame horses. I see that now exists again. Because I didn't see lame horses before after combat, but I guess that's a thing again now. Alright. Let's get some level ups going on here. Excellent. Right. Let me offload a few more troops here quickly to my garrison. Go to the keep, manage the garrison. Wait, I still have these guys? They were definitely supposed to be offloaded. That's my bad. No wonder I had so many archers. Yeah, they were 100% supposed to get offloaded, so whoops. I'll keep the Imperial crossbows. The militias can all go, because they're useless to me. Didn't mean to get rid of that one guy, but whatever. It's fine. Good. Time to leave. Right, let's go to Gauss Castle, sell off the prisoners, and we can move on from there. My relation has increased. Deliver the herds. Nice. Quest enter the castle. Go to the Fungeon. Donate prisoners. Alright. You can take the hillmen. Take the malicious spears. Take all the looters. Base boy Imperial recruits, which I'll probably get rid of anyway. I'll try and keep these ones because they might want to convert. And again, they're horse archers. I am all for keeping horse archers. Same thing for this guy. Alright, the rest I will keep for now. Gave me a little bit of influence at least. Okay. Now. Let's go ahead. Pardon me. Even though the, Mysia is not quite where I want it to be yet, we're going to go ahead and test my theory. So we'll see if this works or not. I'll do this twice just to make sure that we're not going to have a problem. Alright. Let's make our way to Epicity. Or Epic Tea, as I like to call it. Move, damn it. And recruit some... Actually, no, we didn't even need to recruit some basic boys. We're already good to go. And where is my other idiot? He's around. Yeah, we only have a garrison of 112 right now. I mostly want to see if we can get away with this, honestly. For you. Yield or fight. And thus we will fight. And they're also helping me out, so it's 180 versus 71, so yeah. And their troops are going to charge mine aren't. So we're going to hold back, we're going to fire our arrows, and I'll have my horse archers have some fun, as usual.
Bowmen, spread the field! Infantry! Arm shield infantry! Get moving! Horse bowman, I'll lead!
Let's go, horse bowman. So they might have gotten a nerf to their accuracy here a little bit. There we go. That guy should definitely be dead. He's dead. No, you don't. Get back here, you little devil. You can't outrun me, punk. There. I murdered your horse. Alright. Let's take my boys over here for a rampage. I'll have my infantry charge and deal with the rest of the dismounted horse archers over there. Or dismounted enemy horse archers, I should say. Yeah! And you're dead. Have a nice day. Attack, minions! Take no prisoners! Kill! Kill for your liege! Right, boys?
Mounted archers! Loose formation!
Let's go, boys. That was good damage. Ow. Let's get him. Ah, it was a double miss. So yeah, you can see how ridiculous the horse archers can be. They're not as... I've definitely noticed that they got nerfed a little bit, it feels like, because they're not dealing nearly as much damage as they were last time I tried playing around with them. Like, beforehand, it was a absolute just rain of arrows. But traveling around with them, I can see their accuracy has definitely been somewhat nerfed, it feels like. At least that's what it feels like to me, because they seem to, like, we were chasing right behind the one guy. It took them forever to actually hit him. Like, one dude. So, yeah, that might be a conundrum of sorts. Still, they are effective, especially if I actually just tell them to charge. They will, especially with the amount of them, they will be able to do quite a bit. Nice. Excellent. As for you, welcome back, Horse Thief. Get up there. Camel Rider, sure thing. You, yes, I'll buy you. I'll buy you. Welcome, minions, welcome. Damn, one lame warhorse. Nothing else of any actual note and interest. Alright. Let's go ahead and save once here, because hey, I might take that. We didn't really lose much of anything either, too. That's right, you better run. Let's see if we can get away with this. Right. Party. Clan. Keep all holdings. So relation decreases massively for doing that, but you know, And we instantly declare war with them. Gathered all the pieces of the dragon banner. How do I create my own faction? Civil war or support an existing one. So, create an imperial faction. Reach tier 3, 100 troop count, clan independence, and an imperial settlement. Done! Now, let's see if that works. About creating my own faction. Imperial faction I support. Wait, no. Wait. Founding my own faction, creating my own faction. Basically the same thing, but they're not. Done everything you asked. I am ready. May the barbarians tremble in fear. May the false, treacherous usurpers be cast down, including the ones are good friends of mine. Unify the empire. You should capture two-thirds of the settlements with imperial culture. Alright, so we've basically gotten away with it. So that's how we're going to get that done. However, that being the case... Recruit some troops. Although we've technically gotten away with that, we still have to actually defend what we own. Oh, this is actually quite weird. Interesting. Very interesting. We should be at war right now. Wait, they have declared war. But they haven't declared war. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. So did they declare war on me and then immediately declare peace or something? Because that's kind of awkward. But yeah, we got away with it. Completely scot-free. I didn't even have to fight them. And then make, you know, peace offerings. That's kind of freaking hilarious. Wow. Ha! Well, we are now our own faction. We have no armies. I have access to diplomacy. Yeah, we can see the total strength indicator there. Jeez. Let's see if I have any new conversation tree with these guys now. Let's see. I've met a lot of people. Question is, because I can't just straight up see my relations, can I? No, I have to go through the annoying part of this. Vassal of Southern Empire, Farron. Last seen near Onika Castle. Let's go take a look. So I want to see if I can get him to join me. How long have I been playing today? Looks like an hour and 45 minutes. Oh god, he is way down there. So, we have successfully managed to form my own faction. And we did so without actually needing to cheat, per se, as I like to. How about you, Chasen? I barely know you, and you ask me to talk treason? Damn. So I actually had a pretty good chance on that, but luckily, I am actually pretty good with Farron, so if I can get to him, I might be able to get him to join me. Been playing all day for the last 2 days. I play more so off and on, and I haven't actually played this much outside of the, just streaming it. So, a lot of other people have got, a significant amount of more time than me invested in this, per se, so yeah. Let me grab any other good guys here. Imperial recruits, infantrymen to advanced infantrymen. Okay, manage the garrison. What else do we have here that's good? Grab the crossbowmen. Not really too much, honestly. Grab the trained infantry, basically. The rest of this can stay here. I don't expect this castle to survive, to be completely honest. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I really don't. This castle, I kind of want to even abandon this castle outright, just because of how much it's bleeding food. Like, it's ludicrous how much it's bleeding food. And there's almost nothing I can appear to do to fix that, really. Ooh, a large group of looters. Don't mind if I do. What a tasty meal you shall be for my troops. Surrender or die. You'll never take us alive. Excellent. Just as planned. Do you understand the management system? Somewhat. Which part of the management system? You talking troop management, people management, building city management? Which management?
Stand apart! Bows! Move! Footmen! Shields forward! Soldiers move!
Shield wall. Take troops out. Yes. Of the castle garrison? Oh, yeah. Hell, I just did so.
Mounted archers! Spread out! Horsebowmen, forward!
Spread out, lads. Oh, yeah. Make it rain. Make it rain! Let me add to the chaos.
Make a line! Leave not one break! Cut them down! So get through!
Slaughter them all, lads. Slaughter them all. Ooh, that was a very quick and effective slaughter. -1 food per 20 troops. Ah, I see what you mean. But it's more so the issue being that food production in general for towns is kind of crap right now. They definitely need to increase either the amount of food production, or at the very least, they need to increase the amount of food that the town/castle can hold. Like, I'm actually using a mod right now that allows me to manually put food, basically open up the granaries and manually put food in, because otherwise we would never be able to provide enough food to keep them alive, and they would just start dying off. You know, all my high-class troops would just die off. So, especially when you're starting early on, though, you do need to get together a large force, and without the ability to really garrison them long term, because they're starving to death, you're kind of screwed. Whoops. Oh, actually, no, I recruited the prisoner. That's fine. I'm fine with recruiting you. Excellent. Take all that. Okay, let's go head on over to good old Koros and see about selling off some junk and buying some food. I'll buy all the food. Look at my skills. Which skills? I have many skills. Steward, where am I in Steward? What's the next one for Steward here? One-handed damage increase or large shield protection against range. Oh yeah, larger shield protection area against ranged weapons on shields. I could probably go for arrow catcher, because that is my biggest bane, is arrows. So probably gonna go for that for one-handed. What do I got for Steward though? What's next there? +1 companion would be nice. If you're leading a siege, any party leaving or entering must engage first. Interesting. It's debatable. I'd probably go with Reeve, but we'll see. After that, we got food rationing. Very useful. That's if you're under siege, your settlement consumption is reduced by 40. Oh, that's the one you're talking about. Yeah. Food rationing would be very nice to have, to say the least. +1 companion for each town you own would also be quite nice. But that doesn't necessarily mean you could increase the companion, sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? Increase the amount of parties your companions could form. I'd probably, between ruler and agrarian, I'd probably go agrarian, because again, food production is kind of a problem. So increasing that by 30% would be very, very nice. But anyway, on to Poros. Trade. Let's see if there's anything that I need to lock. Not particularly that I can see here, at least so far. It's mostly just junk. Oh yeah, that's all mostly junk. Oh, actually this is pretty good. Not as good as what I have, but it's still pretty good. Sell all. Policies help, and when you're a king, indeed. I'll have to see which policies I can put forward here shortly. But for now, my fish is good, my grain is very good. Butter, we have none. I'll buy a large amount of butter. Grapes, we're fine. Meat, I get a bit more meat. Cheese, bit more cheese. Beer, always could use more beer, even though it's expensive. Everything else they have is kind of crap, so that's fine. Right. Who do we have here? Oh, that's the Lord of the West. That's the last Lord of the Western Empire. Illustrious families of the Empire. Barbarians you have slain, the glory of one is second to none. Hey, will this work? Will this work? I hope this works, because this would be freaking hilarious. It's like, hello, Tedios. What do you think of your liege, Tedios? My kingsman, Garios? Long may he live. Shit. That didn't work. If I'd actually been able to recruit it, like, he is literally the last lord, of the Western tribe, per se. Western Empire tribe. If I kill him, or, you know, had been able to get him to convert over to me, then we would have been really good there. Now, where is this guy? Oh, of course he's all the way over there now. God damn it. You're making my life difficult, buddy. Alright, let's see if I can activate some policies. Land tax. The reduced production, though, isn't that good. Ruler clan gets 5 influence per day, which would be nice. Town security, ruler influence is gained, but tax is reduced. Disbasement of the currency, no, that's not happening. It's reduced by 50% for the ruler clan. Crown duty, 5% tax on tariffs is paid to the ruler clan. Higher trade penalty in towns. Settlement prosperity is decreased by 1 per day. No. Imperial towns. Grant towns special privileges based on their immediacy. Access to the person without going through lords or vassals. Towns held by me gain additional loyalty and prosperity per day. That'd be a good one. You'll see later. Okay. That'd be a nice one, actually. Influence cost creating army reduced by 30% for the ruler. Armies led by the ruler earn cohesion at 30% less cost. Increase my party size by 80. 1 influence per day. Yeah. I can't propose any of this yet, though. Unfortunately. We'll try and get an update on that guy when I get the chance. Isfahan won the tournament apparently at Varpool. Ooh, some looters to slaughter. Instant distraction. Instant distraction. This should be a fine slaughter. As always, as always. Right, let's try and do this as quickly as possible.
Soldier! Shields up! Bowmen! Get moving! Give each other room! Mounted archers! Arms length apart! Archers! Move out!
Actually, you know what? Let's pull back a little bit.
Mounted archers! Move! Infantry! Move! Mounted archers! Move out! Move! Bowmen! Get moving! Soldiers! Forward! Get moving!
Okay, the moment they crest that hill, they are going to get destroyed. Give them hell, lads!
Horse bowmen! Move out!
Oh, yeah. There goes the rain. Let me join in that action. Oi! Who do you think you're throwing rocks at?
Mounted archers! Cut them down! Infantry of hell!
Oh, you poor guys. You came to the wrong neighborhood. I like how every one of them misses, too. Even myself, apparently. Ah, that's so evil. Yes, we did. Apparently I leapt over him as well in victory. Or so it seems. Excellent. Couple of looters is prisoner. Always welcome. Upgrade to the senior crossbowman there. Excellent. Alright. Take all of your junk. Looks like a lot of additional weapons and such have been unlocked per se as well there. Alright, we'll see if we can get an update on his location here shortly. My relation with Vera Flatcakes has apparently increased. Fantastic. You are recruited. You are also most definitely recruited. Okay. Hold up for a second. Where is this guy? Last seen by there a day ago. How much you want to bet he's headed off to the other end of the freaking country now? You can get quite far in a day. Let's take a look here. So I highly doubt he's going to still be here. But I still have no updated news on him. Well, let's go take a look then. Leon Pates. Own this. It's actually that guy. Ironically enough. Whoops. Nope, there's nobody here. There's literally nobody here. Let's see if we can trade a bit, though. Get some more good food. Oh, yeah. Definitely buy some meat. Grapes. We're good on grapes. Cheese. We're actually decent on cheese now, too. Good. How much are we earning a day now? It's gone down. It has gone down a little bit. I want to chat with you. See if you hate my guts or not. It's been a while. Actually, I can check in here. Wrong button. Relation 14. So he does not hate my guts. Farron. Who I'm trying to look for. How much you want to bet this is? Oh, where the hell is he? Way the hell down here, apparently. You know, let's stop off Dynastic here. Buy some more food and maybe buy some horses as well. Yeah, I'll actually recruit you while I'm at it. Trade. I am no longer a vassal. I was a vassal of this empire. Then I left them, kept the city and castle they gave me, completed the quest to make my own faction, which should have basically had me at war, but it seems like because I finished that quest, it automatically concluded the war. So I was expecting to be at war with the Southern Empire here, but as it turns out, we're not. And it's freaking hilarious. So now I'm trying to convince this guy to join me so that I have another vassal I can work with. And it would be a hell of a nice vassal, too. There's my buddy Farron. Alright, let's go ahead and save here. And then I'll deal with those bandits afterwards. Ooh, he's probably going to go attack. Yes. I'm just going to send my troops. If we take any losses for that, I'll be pissed. You made up just in time and I'll forget your help. I hope you won't, because I'm about to ask you to leave your faction and join me. So, essentially, the last time I streamed this, we had attempted to... Basically, we formed an army using my faction, and I had no troops, personally. I had a few troops, but not many. I went to the Khuzait, essentially, and I threw our army against the walls and basically just ground down the garrison and then retreated, went to the next town, ground down the garrison, retreated, thereby whittling down the Southern Empire's troop count, as well as weakening those garrisons. We then managed to take those castles, but because you cannot command your clanmates, parties, unless you are part of a kingdom. And because they make it so that in order to form your own kingdom, you have to own an imperial city, the only way you can even remotely, or so it seems, complete that is to farm the game to a ridiculous level till you have like 200 troops yourself and then, you know, manage to do it. Crank the difficulty down to practically nothing. Or, yeah, I'm going to get the one that gives me 5 per day, yes. Yeah, crank the difficulty down to nothing, which is what we did, and I was, you know, kind of about doing it. And capture the city that way. Or what we did, you know. Get them to give me a city, and then basically say, okay, bye, I'm keeping your city, by the way. And, yeah. Oddly enough, it worked out. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a quick chat with this guy and see if he will come along. I'd like to discuss something. Second. Alright. What do you think of your liege? Barely know you. You're asking me for treason? Yes. Critical success. You are totally right. Let's see. 59% chance of this one. Success. I see. 59 again. Use my charm. Damn. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. We did fairly well there. Actually, what about the autosave is for that? Hopefully the battle, but we'll see. No one can vote for evening? Well, technically, that's the thing as well. That's another system of the game that personally I believe needs to be tweaked. Namely, there needs to be a civil war system. When I was with the Southern faction, so many damn times that queen would go against the majority when it came to a vote. And frankly speaking, with the amount of times she was going against the majority, there should have been some kind of civil war over that. You know. Critical success. You're totally right. You've made your case well. Feel I'm honor-bound to support you, no matter how this ends. While we're at it, Your Highness, propose an alliance between our families through marriage. Excellent. So how many people do I have in my kingdom now for that? We have the Leopods, who have 5 members. Very nice. That was a good steal right there. That was a damn good steal. Alright, let's go up to Myzia. And considering it is getting late, I might wrap things up sometime soon here. Because this was the goal I wanted to do. And frankly, I would rather end things on a high note, potentially. People hate me, but they still work for me. That's the thing, exactly. There needs to be some kind of civil war system. Because if either your lord, or of course yourself in this case, keeps rejecting all of their proposals, then there needs to be consequences to that. Otherwise, that completely just breaks the potential balance of the game. You know, controlling people like that, or controlling their likes and like you can't please everyone. This game proves in many ways that you cannot please everyone. But there needs to be a way to balance that to a reasonable level, essentially. Like, sure, you can veto a few things, but you wouldn't necessarily want to veto everything. Oh, hey. A conspiracy? Wait. Wait. Capture 2 of 3? Huh? 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 Okay, now something completely different. Arzagos knows the rise of your empire of Caldaria. Rumors say he is planning to undo your progress. Be ready. Okay, I see. I looked at that for a second. I was like, wait, what? How did we capture another town? But no, we did not. It's not what I'm trying to see, though. God damn, they're making this difficult for me. I can't seem to see who's at war with who right now, which I should be able to do. Don't get mercenaries, they're trash? Yeah, pretty much. That's what their purpose is. Their purpose is literally to be meat shields right now because I need troop count. Because I want to be able to fill my town with defenders. Because that's the only town we have. I lose that town, my faction ain't going to be doing so hot. How's it doing, by the way? Food stocks are starting to stabilize a little bit there. Myzia is only growing. So eventually, sometime soon here, I am going to have to declare war on somebody. But I need to make sure that whoever I declare war on, I'm going to have a chance at, you know, fighting. My main concern, potentially, would be to gather a large group of them. Or basically gather an army and protect my one town. And then once they siege and I kill them and capture a few, I can maybe execute them, maybe not. You know, come up with something that I want to do there. Go to the keep, go to the dungeon, manage prisoners, get rid of these looters, they're just trash. I'll ditch you as well. Oh god, he is super glitched out. Oh yeah, look at that. He is super glitched out. Most unfortunate. You get a bucket of old fried chicken. Some lords are mercenaries? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, they're mercenary troops, but yeah. Again, they're mostly disposable, honestly. I don't expect them to accomplish much of anything. Except to charge forward and die valiantly. That is the entirety of their life goal, essentially. Yeah, you're one more away from being a con guard, in which case I'll be offloading you here. Let's go back to the town center, manage the town. How are we doing here? Training fields are on the way. Ooh, let me go ahead and boost that up again. Definitely get some aqueducts. 100% want to get the aqueducts. And then we're basically maxed out at that point. Excellent. But yeah, you can see, like, right now, we only have a certain amount, like, we don't really have that many troops here. The maximum capacity of troops that we can have in this town is rather significant. Like, militia-wise, we got 121. So total is 380. But if I go to the keep and manage garrison, I can put a total of 500 troops here. 500 troops. But we don't have the food production capability to support that. And I don't think there's anything I can do to basically get that kind of food production right now. So there's a ceiling limit to how many troops you can have here. So that 500 limit is basically meaningless. I can't, and also another thing is I can't really affect the towns locally. If I could, then I could potentially, say, boost their food production specifically. But not being able to, like, we can manage the actual town, we can manage castle, but we can't manage the individual, villages anymore. Which is a bit of a shame. I miss doing that. I missed starting off with a village and then working my way up from there. Oh, you adorable cat, you. Yeah. So if I wanted to form an army right now, how much could I form? Pretty damn decent, honestly. Pretty damn decent. The mercenaries. Yeah, they leave your kingdom as soon as you need them. If you give them land, it goes with them. That is aggravating. No, I wouldn't bother too much with mercenaries. I would only hire them temporarily in a war, maybe just to be an annoyance, but yeah. As far as I know, that's still being worked on. Yeah, that's the problem as well. A lot of things are still being worked on. So the whole system of being able to take over back alleys from the bandits isn't currently in place. Again, I'm assuming you're supposed to be able to control your clanmates, but you can't do that right now. Only the absolute basics of them basically being a free army, as I can see with Isfahan here, are currently in. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to... We've only gone for 2 hours. Usually I go a lot longer than this, but I think I'm going to call things a bit early today. And I also have... Mostly because I have some other things I need to do. Isn't that right, Fireball, you adorable brat? You just you want some attention, don't you? I'm going to have to play with you a bit. Tomorrow we're going to build you a nice little catio. Then you can go outside, enjoy the fresh air, stare at all the birds, and probably try and break out of the catio. Food does grow over time? Well, that's good at least, but it seems just like there's not enough. Like, if a town gets raided, which at times you can't really prevent, because your guys are off, somewhere else basically effing about, then yeah, you're kind of screwed. The biggest issue I have right now with both clanmates and, of course, as you see, lords here, you can't give them any guidelines. You can't tell them anything of what to do. Like, hey, strengthen your army, per se. Defend our, defend our land, defend the land we own, or defend our towns, and so on. When we were at war, when I was still part of the Empire down here, my clanmates 9 out of 10 times would run to enemy towns or enemy areas with a undermanned army, basically. So they didn't have their max army. They didn't have a trained army per se, just basic boys essentially, and then get themselves killed and captured because, they don't have a good army. So because I can't tell them, hey, go priority number 1, fill your army. Priority number 2, hunt bandits. Kind of deal. Priority number 3, hunt enemy lords. Something along those lines. That way, they could actually level up their troops instead of, me doing it and then them just running off and losing them on a, 200 stack army or something like that. So there's a lot more that needs to be done with the game, I feel. Obviously, that's why it's in beta and being tested. Most of it's going into bug fixes right now, but as they start rolling out more and more and more features, hopefully we'll start to see a lot of that. But yeah, keep the villages safe. Well, you can try your best, but if they happen to be harassing it with a, large army, it's kind of difficult. Now it's not as much of a problem because I can deal with it. But if I happen to be off over here capturing this town and they're sieging Samatha, then what can I do? Not a hell of a lot. So it'd be nice if I could say, alright, Leopold's family, you're with me, we're going to go siege this town. Isfahan, guard our property. So if I could give them those kind of orders, that would give me the freedom of being able to go off and do what I need to do, while being at least somewhat assured that my villages and towns will be at least mildly defended. But we'll have to see how that goes. Excuse me for a second, kitty. Alright. But yeah, with that, I think I'm going to end it for now, just because, we've got the foot in the door that I wanted, and I'd like to end this. Considering how the last few went, I kind of want to end it on a high note, so I think I'm going to call that there for now. So regardless, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Definitely have yourselves a great one, and I'll catch you all next time with some more Bannerlords, where we will probably declare war with somebody. I don't know. We might declare war with the Southern Empire. Again, I kind of wish there was the proper, well, not proper. Wish I could see in the kingdom interface who was at war with who. All I can see is who I'm at peace with and who I'm at war with. I can't necessarily see, okay, who are the Western Empire at war with? Unless there's something in here that I'm just missing. Like, let's go Southern Empire. Created an army. Autumn, 3rd of autumn, so they're definitely at war, but I can't tell with who. Unless, is this gonna do it, maybe? No. They're a tier 6 clan. Fief's Wars. Are they at war with everybody? Huh. They have been to war with them, but I can't tell who they're at war with right now, and that's a problem. The closest I could potentially do would be to check the actual date that it is now. Autumn 5th, so she did create an army recently. So they are definitely at war with somebody. I'm pretty sure they're at war with Battania right now, because they were when I left off, essentially. And considering several of them have been sieged, that is entirely possible. I don't see... Whoa, that's glitchy for a second there. I don't see any active sieges going on right now, though, so yeah. I have no idea where they are or what they could be doing. So yeah, I will have to go to war with somebody. Maybe I could get a few more lords on my side from the Southern Empire first, and then kind of go from there. So yeah, it's debatable. I'm thinking that's what we'll do. We'll try and acquire a few more lords at the very least from the Southern Empire, weaken them a little bit. Then we'll go to war with them and see about taking Gauss Castle, Melian Castle, all the castles around here. Take Pycon and maybe Onria or Anira, either way. So if we can take that and form a nice stranglehold in this area, we might be able to progress out from there, declare peace for whatever, however we can, per se, and slowly expand out from that. But regardless, thanks for watching. Have a great one. See y'all next time.